Hello, Maverick traders. Welcome out to your currency recap for September 30th. Corey here with you. Nice to see you. Let's jump in. So we're going to take a look at meaningful news out in the markets. We're going to break down the charts of various segments of the market and then always highlight our very best crypto and currency pair trade ideas.
Disclaimer. This video was created for professional Forex and crypto traders. Maverick Currencies is a proprietary trading firm that employs professional traders around the world. Our traders trade firm capital and keep 70 to 80% of profits they generate. All trades and analysis in this video are for professional traders only. If you are interested in becoming a professional Forex and currency trader for Maverick, click the apply button in the video description. Let's break down what happened today.
So as we look at markets, it's another risk-on day. And look, that's been what has been intact. So China has really tried to come out and stimulate their economy. They've increased stimulus. They've reduced reserve requirements at banks, opening up more lending. They're trying to drive that economy forward, and they're trying to make big headway into AI. The race for AI is a big one. Powell suggests there's further smaller rate cuts coming as the markets have been pricing in another 50 basis points. So maybe he's trying to calm that talk a little bit, but ultimately more rate cuts are indeed on the way. Now, risk on, what do we mean by that? Well, Japanese yen and Swiss franc down each, Japanese yen almost a full percent. Aussie, Kiwi, that segment of the market strong, and that's classic risk on type of trading. You can see the S&P up slightly. Crypto had a rough day. Gold, oil, commodities in general had kind of a rough day overall. If we break down crypto, down, each one of them down in the 2 to 3% range. We'll look at the crypto chart here in a bit. But as you look at equities, look, we're in a bull market. We're still bullish. We're above the 20, above the 50. Today, we started lower. We finished higher. Notice the breakout was on a nice gap up like we talked about. Usually when there's a significant event like that, there's follow through, and sure enough, the next couple of weeks we've been following through to the upside. Today we started low, but we finished higher. Have a bullish engulfing candlestick formation, the bullish candle engulf Friday's bearish body, and suggests there's a few more days of upside still in the shorter term. The trend is up, and when you're making new 52-week highs, you tend to make more still. Like we said, Powell tried to talk back how big the future cuts are, but admits that there are more cuts likely to come. We've got ISM manufacturing here in the U.S. We've got the services out on Thursday, and then we've got non-farm payrolls on Friday. It's expected to come in at 144,000. There were huge revisions to the employment numbers at the last one and the time before that. So we're talking in the neighborhood of almost 1 million jobs. There were huge revisions, but expectations are right around the same as what they were last time. Now, if we break down velocity, this is the way that the charts stack up. We've got Bitcoin and Litecoin weaker. We've got CAD and Euro weaker. We've got Aussie stronger with the Kiwi right there close. I would say if you're looking to buy something right now, it's Aussie or Kiwi. Kiwi not quite as strong as the Aussie, but close. Again, not quite there, but another little push to the upside, and it would move into that more strong territory, no question. So it's kind of a +1, +2-ish. Now, if we look at Bitcoin, why is this on the -2? Well, obviously below the parabolic SAR, downward sloping moving average, which we're well below. RSI line, which is below 50, which is negative, on more of a downward push. So obviously crypto trending a bit lower. Now, you would have to say, though, it's not a runaway bearish event. We're still above the prior lows. So, can it chop around a little bit here and then make another leg to the downside? That's how I would expect it to behave. If we look at CAD, even with this recent rally, notice the downward slope, the bearishness, RSI below 50. So again, it's not a runaway bear market. if you grade this as a -1, -2-ish, I think it's in that category. But just trying to point out some areas where there's a little bit more weakness. I don't think the CAD chart is quite as weak as the euro, clearly. The euro chart's one of the weaker ones because we're below the lows, we're more below the downward sloping moving average, negative on the parabolic SAR, still below 50. The slope on this RSI is making lower highs and lower lows if we roll over right here. And that's a big if. So I'd be watching the price action. You'd need to see a reversal in here in the euro, but I think the euro, again, is one of the weaker looking charts. Now, on the stronger side, and this is the best chart out there, it's Aussie. Aussie is just smooth. It's upward trending. It's on buy signals. It's got upward slope in the RSI. It's well above 50. Everything we look for, it checks basically those boxes. It's in a little mini pullback at this moment, but still looks like it's poised for further upside. And like we said, Kiwi's not far off. So if you're looking for strength, you're looking at the classic risk on currencies, Aussie or Kiwi on the upside. Pairing against that, euro is the weakest and maybe the best candidate for more bearish trading. Bitcoin and Litecoin both look like they're poised for a little bit more downside as well coming up. So we've got more opportunities as the market gives them to us. Watch for non-farm payrolls on Friday and have a great week. We'll see you next time.